Paris isn't the city of light. It's a place of shadows, fear, and desperation. The Nazis are on the streets. People are terrified, and right in the heart of it all, there's a doctor. Not a savior, not a healer, but a predator. He offered hope, and in return, he delivered horror. How does a man become a monster? This isn't a story about one madman. It's a story about how a perfect storm of psychopathy, war, and a broken society can create something almost unimaginable. This is the story of how Dr. Marcel Petiot became the figure we remember today, Dr. Satan. From an exceptionally young age, he exhibited behaviors that signaled a profound disturbance. A compulsive thief, driven less by need and more by the thrill of the act. Despite his erratic behavior, Petiot pursued a medical career. His practice became a front for criminal enterprises. Drug trafficking, illegal abortions, fraud. He was implicated in murder, though insufficient evidence prevented a conviction. His notoriety grew so pronounced, he was forced to leave. Diagnoses ranged from psychopathy to hysteria, explanations for his criminality. But these evaluations failed to capture the depth of his disorder. He was a classic sociopath, charming, manipulative, and utterly remorseless. He spread word through the criminal underworld. He was a high-ranking member of the resistance, Dr. Eugène. He offered passage to safety, for a price. 25,000 francs, payable in advance. The victim would be taken to a small, triangular, soundproofed room. Petiot would explain a necessary inoculation was required. The syringe contained not a vaccine, but a lethal dose of cyanide. Death was instantaneous. When the pit proved inefficient, he installed a large, custom-built furnace. Neighbors recalled a thick, foul-smelling, greasy smoke, the smoke of burning human flesh. In a bizarre twist, the Gestapo investigated him, but not for murder. They arrested him because they thought he was a real resistance hero, a serial killer investigated for being a hero. It began not with a detective's hunch, but with a neighbor's complaint. A foul, sickening smoke, and a peculiar black soot coating their windows. Police and firefighters forced entry into the seemingly abandoned townhouse. What they found was a vision of hell. In another room, a pile of quicklime-covered limbs. The custom furnace was still warm. Elsewhere in the house, they uncovered a warehouse of victims' belongings. The press swiftly dubbed the missing doctor, Dr. Satan. After the liberation of Paris, his likeness was circulated. He was finally recognized and arrested at a Paris metro station. His trial was a media circus. Petiot, reveling in the attention, offered absurd, grandiose defenses. He was contemptuous of the court, the prosecutors, and the families of the victims. The prosecution systematically dismantled his lies, presenting overwhelming physical evidence. The jury deliberated for just a few hours, guilty on 26 counts of murder. The wealth he amassed was immense, yet he lived modestly, suggesting the money was a scorecard, not a means to luxury. For the victims' families, it was a double tragedy, the horrifying revelation that they fell prey to a predator posing as a savior. How could a man with such a long history of criminality continue to operate with such impunity? His story is a stark reminder that amidst vast industrialized evil, individual human monsters can still carve out their own unique